Mental clarity. One thing you need to understand, every unnatural stimulation is a drug. From pills to reading, entertainment sound like noise. The drug's not working anymore. Wanting to escape the moment, lack of focus. Once it was pleasure for pleasure, now it's pain for pleasure. Now let's get to the real meat of the problem. Dopamine, energy levels, and focus. Watch this cycle. What you focus on, increase or decrease your dopamine receptors. Dopamine determines your energy level. Energy level determines how much you can focus, your mood and strength. But if you can't go 30 minutes without any stimulation, that means you spend majority of your free time burning out your dopamine receptors. The very thing that you focus on diminishes your ability to focus in the first place, leaving you wanting more stimulus to feel alive. Suddenly, that 30 minutes turn into 20, then it turn into 10. All of a sudden, you're like a rat on a hamster wheel. But don't worry, we're gonna fix that. Only thing you need is to be serious. Now the first step to mental clarity is to understand what you're on. Is it drugs? Is it endless scrolling? Whatever it is. Next step is to understand it's not gonna be a quick fix. Most content creators promise you that it's gonna be done in minutes. That's a lie. This is gonna be a journey of self-mastery because it's your lack of discipline caused it in the first place. Don't ask how much money it takes, go the distance. If you think about it, you've been destroying yourself for years, probably a decade. Now, depend on how much stimulation you was on, depend how much steps you're gonna take and how long. For example, what if you've been smoking, drinking, scrolling for hours and fapping multiple times a day? It's gonna take way longer than a person that only smoke and fap multiple times a day. I'm gonna give you the different steps for each, and some as multiple steps. Rebellion. Rebel is the first action you need to take. Rebel against the old you. That's not gonna be easy. In fact, you're gonna lose this battle most of the time. You're gonna be too convinced what you're doing is not working. You're better off this way, but that's a lie. We're gonna start from the easiest one. So scrolling endlessly. The number one thing that's gonna come up is having something to do with your time. And with endless scrolling, that's easy. Exercise for the body and exercise for the mind. Convince yourself the time is valuable and everything you do helps you now and in the future. So let's get over to drinking now. If you're a chronic drinker, you don't want to just stop drink because that might kill you. You want to take shots weekly, and it's better to stay away from friends that drink, and don't let your addictive mind convince you that you cannot enjoy life without weed. I think out of all of these, smoking is the hardest one to stop because you can get trapped in an endless cycle of wanting to stop weed. I know a lot of my friends want to stop smoke for years and they still smoking right now, so you don't want to be like one of them. And take me a full year and a half to stop. And breaking this cycle is not easy. It's simple. Life is boring. You gotta accept that life is boring without weed because you're gonna have a lot of time on hands that you're not gonna know what to do with that time. But it's simple. Find something more to do with that time and take cold showers, cold baths, ice baths. Ice baths improve dopamine level and convince your brain to make the hard decisions. So now, how to quit after all? There's some underrated benefit of quitting porn, but I'm gonna make a whole video for that. But the cleansing process where your mind starts to cleanse out everything that you want. That's the most tempting point, and you gotta get past that point. You gotta simply look at it from a place of the mind is cleansing out the things that you like the most. So you're gonna be tempting. That's why it's tempting, because it's the thing that you like the most that's gonna come up in your brain. And that's why a lot of people fall back because they cannot get past the tempting point. You just gotta look at it and your mind is cleansing out whatever you like the most. It's cleansing out everything because you watch a lot of videos and your brain is not gonna come up with all of those videos. It's gonna come up with the ones that you want and like, So you're gonna get past that point where you're tempting the most. Now, there's a lot more stimulation out there different from these four, but these four are the more popular ones and these are the ones that I have overcome. So I know how to do this and then. So follow my channel and watch the video that I made about why believe don't work here. That's all I have to say.